2023. 2023. You must not make mistake to vote killers.
I don't know what choice you will make, and don't let us deceive ourselves. We have a choice. It's whether we make the right choice or we ignore making the right choice. And if we don't make the right choice, we don't blame anybody. We blame ourselves.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. How una day today? I hope all of una day well. Today we get some videos for our table. We want quickly the review to you one after the other concerning the things if they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. As election of 2023 they draw near, a lot of fire don't they break out from every angle, and a lot of dignitaries don't they review their own stand properly. Just as you don't already see some right from the introduction, we still get more when we will the review to you even for the process of this very broadcast. I just beg you, stay relaxed with us because a lot today when we say you need to see today. And before then, one quickly beg you for one favor. I beg help us to like this video. You know why? Now the only way when we say YouTube will fit help us recommend this video to each and every one of us all over the world. The more this video get likes, the more YouTube they recommend them to people. Now their own policy now it be that very one. Thank you so much for your support. Now I will leave you to watch this very one when we say they receive from both Obasanjo, going to be the former president of this country, and so many other people.
I don't know what choice you will make, and don't let us deceive ourselves. We have a choice. It's whether we make the right choice or we ignore making the right choice. And if we don't make the right choice, we don't blame anybody. We blame ourselves. If we make the right choice, we will overcome the twin challenge of poverty and insecurity, which are symbiotic. Insecurity feeds on poverty. Poverty feeds on insecurity. And don't let anybody deceive you about that. And if we do not take the right step and make the right choice, not only will the two continue to fester, they will consume us. May God never allow that.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say you don't hear that very one from the mouth of Olusegun Obasanjo, when he be the former 2 times president of this country and also former head of states. Now, if we say maybe we ask you one question when they listen to us, when they say you don't want to make the right decision to follow the moving train of this Peter Obi, maybe we ask you a question. You know past Obasanjo. You want to tell us, say, okay, Obasanjo, the time when we say rule this nation, Nigeria, he made mistake. Now, the reason why we say you don't want hit to this very advice, this serious warning, when we say people like this, they send across, come 2023, no problem, we still get more. This second one, when we say we'll leave you, make you hear now, now still another warning, when we say if they come from the former president of this country, when we say in name now, Goodluck Jonathan. He also sent similar warning across to Nigerians. We must not neglect our future to go for our stomach infrastructure. This one a similar message when we say all of them they send across concerning 2023.
2023. 2023. You must not make mistake to vote killers. Those who will carry knives, guns, and all kinds of gadgets to go and kill people because of politics. They are the enemies of society. If you kill to become a leader, you will continue to kill to remain a leader.
All right, I believe say you don't hear that very message from President Goodluck Jonathan, the former president of this very country. You hear the sound message when we say it sent across. And we equally know one word when they say it would bother your mind right now. Say, these people, they come outside, say, may we not vote for killers. People when they say they want depend on gun and cutlass to win election. They not mention anybody name. May we ask you this question. If you say make you really be sincere with yourself, be honest to yourself, for all the activities when we say it they play out since, when we say we they prepare for this general election, you will tell us say you don't know the political parties, the persons when we say they won't do anything by thing to make sure say they impose their access on us as Nigerians or president. You want to tell us say you don't know? You know, you want to tell us now, say you don't know the people when they say they allow any other political parties to place their billboard, their posters, their calendar around their political region or their zones. You want to tell us say you don't know them? For all the things when we say it don't they play out before us now. You want to tell us say you know if you identify them by your own self? All right. If you like, joke with your destiny and the destiny of your children. When the time will reach, we'll equally remember you all these things when we say with the talk today. So you now, as you listen to us, will be like jobless people, people without job, pock-nosed people, abi, gossip people. No problem. When the time reach, we'll remember you all these things when we say they call gossip and joblessness. So now reality. All right, we still get more. Here this very one, we'll come back for more.
There is none that can be compared to Peter Obi, and he will win. We have considered all other candidates and we believe that Peter Obi is going to win. We have, like I said earlier, also Honorable Jonathan Asake that is standing for the governorship. We want everybody, we need everybody to stand up behind Labour Party to ensure that we succeed in this coming election. So today I endorse clearly, and I call on everyone to back us up today, that Peter Obi is our presidential candidate. Can I get a yes from everybody here?
All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe say una don't see that very one. Time don't reach for each and every one of us as Nigerians to clearly review our stand. Yes. If you no want it, may they not see for your mouth. If you know say you want it, eat on your phone so that everybody when they say they pass, they will notice waiting you they eat. 2023 don't already reach. February don't already reach. So may we make ourselves clear so that we will know where we stand. All right, I'll leave you to share your own opinion concerning that very one with us in the comment section, even as we leave you to watch this other video. We'll come back.
And that's the country we've become. And this was the same president that campaigned that he will solve the insecurity problem. I put it on record that insecurity is worse now in Nigeria than it was under President Goodluck Jonathan. The facts are there. In 2015, people could still travel on the Kaduna-Abuja highway. Can they today? In 2015, people were not shutting down schools in Abuja. In 2015, we didn't hear of killings of our brigade of guards. And this was the same Mr. Femi Adesina that said months ago that we will solve the insecurity problem before this administration comes to an end. And we keep having meetings over meetings that do not favor Nigeria. We are sick and tired of these meetings, ultimatums and directives. And only to think that the president went to brief the Liberians on how to tackle insecurity. Is that not what we've become as a country? We can't solve our own problems. We are going to tell other people how to solve the problem of insecurity. I would have wondered that President Weah of Liberia would tell President Buhari, "Oh my man, how's the insecurity in your country, man?" Because we think it's a joke. Because we are not on the second end of the stick. How people now pay bandits hundreds of millions. And the government has not to be able to investigate the people that collect this money and the channel at which they take this money. How banditry is now so rife in Nigeria that somebody was joking with me the other day. He said when they release the next GDP numbers, they should please put banditry as a sector of the Nigerian economy. Because that's the most lucrative sector now. Do you know that in this one cycle of the Kaduna train kidnap victims, they've done over 1 billion naira from people that don't have money? And this money keeps circulating in our economy. We can't do anything about it. And when people talk, you call them anarchists. When are we going to open our eyes and tell ourselves the truth in this country that is bleeding? We want our country to do well. Coupled with the destruction of the Nigerian economy. Nigerian economy was better in 2015 than it is today. The facts are there. Some people campaigned so hard in 2015. They said they will make $1 1 naira. They complained then that $1 was 216 to 1 naira. Today is 710. 710.
It's a disgrace.
It's a disgrace and an apology to this same naira that used to be 80 cents. 1 naira used to be, 80 kobo used to be $1. At some point, naira and dollar was not even 1 to 1. Naira on the balance of things was stronger. It was pound and naira that used to be 1 to 1. In 40 years, we've squandered all our riches. 2023 makes it 40 years. Oyeka, when you did that documentary, Squandering of Riches, 1983, it is 40 years. We are still even worse than when Nigeria used to be in 1983. And people talk and you call them anarchists. You think it's a joke. Tudu, you were talking about presidents putting the box tops here on their table. I think what President Buhari should put in his red room, because I have seen the room is always in the color is red, should be the picture of Deborah. Should be the picture of Leah Sharibu. Should be the picture of the Jangebe girls. Should be the picture of all the soldiers that have been killed in this insurgency. Because if you want to see the true face of Nigerians now that are crying and bleeding, are the pictures of those bandits have kidnapped at one point or the other and collected 100 million naira ransom. We want a better country, and I don't think that's too much to ask.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say una don't hear that very message from Rufa Useni again. Anytime when we be with the listening to this very man, as in our hearts they bleed. We they wonder whether now the same journalism when we be say others they practice, whether now in this man they practice. But all the same, now Nigerians now in this man they stand for. And the Nigerians, when we say this man, they stand for now, where we? These are questions when we say we they ask ourselves. What will be the contribution and the impacts when we say we they make on our own side to make sure say the voice of people like this not go in vain? Because the more we keep on to the neglect people like this and not the support people like this or they contribute our own quarter to your own voice, before we know what they happen, you will see and say, voice like this will they silence. Then will they talk, say, we not they see people when they say they speak for us. People, they speak for us. We, when they say people, they speak for. We don't ready or even make an attempt to make sure, say, we shift ourselves from the position of the oppressors to tell them, enough, don't they, enough. We don't try. We're ready to try. We're ready to make that move. These one are some of the questions when we say we ask ourselves. People when we say that they speak for, time will come when we say they're supposed to stand up to speak for themselves. The one when we say they speak for you, will continue to they speak for you forever. I sincerely believe the reason why we say God grant this grace to the speak now, not past BC. For each and every one of us when we say we hide our head in fear because of all the activities of these oppressors. For us to gather mind, to know, say, if we speak, we will die. If we not speak, we will die. It dey better, may we speak. Now, the same mindset, when we say it dey with Rufai, now it be this very one. That same mindset can equally be cultivated in you. If only you want, make it be like that. All right, now so we'll talk on this concerning that very matter. We'll leave you to share your own opinion with us for the comment section, even as we draw the line here. And before we say a final goodbye, We want quickly use this medium to appreciate each and every one of you for your time when you be stay with us up to this moment. God Almighty will bless you. And also the way we'll be sitting the help of the share these brokers. Your likes, your comments, all of them, we appreciate them. I bet not forget to help us share this very one so that we still reach our brothers and sisters all over the world, because we believe and want to say information now power. And as we do so, God Almighty will bless you. We'd like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We'll see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.